Hello everyone, welcome back to the part of Octopath Traveler. Last time I finished off Chapter 2 for Primrose's story, which has put me at 4 and 4 for the number of Chapter 2s I've completed. I'm not going to buy any equipment because there's no way the equipment here is that great, but I will look into some of the stuff here. Sure, I'll get a few grapes since I only have 18. Let's make it 38 because that'll put me at 50. 6. I can't math, I swear, especially this late at night. I'm sorry. Okay. That's 50. There we go. Here. These are cheap, so I don't mind buying a few in bulk. Not that quite had what I was looking for, but it's fine. Going to Noblecourt. I'm going to be doing Therion's story. So I can just pick his straight away this time. Which I'm going to, funny enough. Arriving at Noblecourt in search of a ruby dragonstone, you quickly overhear a rumor. This scholar in town. He's using the stone to conduct some questionable research. This is Therion still, right? Like, this sounds more like Cyrus's plot. Like, just being sure. I'm gonna be really curious to hear what Cyrus has to say about this, then. The story so far. After 6 days of infiltrating Revis Manor, Therion was confronted by the butler Heathcote, who ensnared him with the fool's bangle. And now he begrudgingly ventures forth to find the 3 dragonstones, those treasures of House Revis. And at the behest of your owner, Lady Cordella, he might have his mark of shame removed. So he arrived this town, where rumor has it that the Ruby Dragonstone resides. As for who holds it, no one can say. It does in search begins. Well, great. The scholar in Noblecourt. Thanks, Heathcote. That was like, I believe, a dozen here. Need something more to go on than that. And the outskirts, avoid if you can. Aye, the people mashing in the west part of town, but someone actually lives there. Who? Man named Dorlick. They say he's some kind of scholar. Business for a scholar having living there. Research, apparently he spends all his time locked up in his study, building some shiny red stone. He's been one in to see him. Yes, me sounds like he's hiding something. You may very well be. If I let him keep his secrets. Okay, I was making the comments about how this sounds like it belongs to Cyrus' story before. But didn't that have like that glowing red effect going around it? This might actually be tied to his story. I didn't realize that this area had the redstone. Or if I did, I gleamed over without really thinking about it. The secrets he can keep, but that stone's a different story. Time to do some research of my own. Outskirts of town, was it? Time for crime! Actually, time to talk. Then crime. So, Therion, do you really think I'll find the Dragonstone here? That's the question of the day, isn't it? We'll know till we ask around. I suppose for you, that means hanging out in the alehouse, eavesdropping for rumors and the like. If you ask me, I think it's better just to talk to people. I think you can honestly answer that way. My landlord, you can't afford to chase after every wild rumor here. You have to find people you can trust. Oh yeah, you two literally have the exact opposite line of work. I don't think that really applies. Visit up alehouses, you learn to separate the wheat from the chaff. And in my line of work, it's not wise to make too many friends. They tend not to last. I see. I guess things are both cut out for our own trades. I guess you could say that. Well, Tress is already played out. If it was literally anyone else I'd trade you up, but I can't because Tress's thing is still going. This must be the place. I'm hide behind rocks. I'm not here. You can't see me. Of course it's guarded. I mean, it doesn't look that well guarded. You could probably just hop the fence. Scholar with his own personal armed guard. Yeah, that's not suspicious or anything. Come on, remember what happened last time this sort of thing happened. No back door either. Oh, well, never mind. There goes my theory. Although you could still try breaking through the windows. I can't get a free pass anywhere these days. Swing by the tavern. Someone's bound to know something. Oh, more banter. Solbricks. Tell me, how would you get into the building? An interesting query. We're at a battlefield. Seek out the weakest flank and strike, using the element of surprise. Honestly, still not the worst strategy. You could just go the blunt force method. Like, you're technically still stealing if you break in and take it, with or without their consent. Like, because obviously they're not consent no matter what. So, yeah, like, the only difference is they're going to be aware of who did it. But they're going to find out anyway, because you better believe that Raves is going to brag about it. Oh, wouldn't you figure that? Would have figured you for a full frontal assault. Well, of course I would consider that too if it were necessary. But either way, reaching the center of the mountains would be no easy task. Unfortunately, so far, eh? Just so. Straight way of a soldier is not always the surest, nor the quickest path. Hence, this venture is best left in your hands. I'm most eager to see your skills in action. You're glad to have an audience. Well, I can trade Ulbrich out whenever I go to the tavern, which... Yeah, I'm going to the tavern. Just pointing out if I need to trade him out for Honnet, so it works. Now, let's see. Who here looks like they know about our friend Orlick? I'm thinking the scruffy old guys.
Hello.
How's business, my friend?
Well, you see...
Not good, I'm afraid. Hope you're feeling better. I wish I could tell you so. It's been hard lately for us too. My condolences. So, moving on. I just don't get those people. Locked away at the manor, surrounded by gods. Strange, isn't it? You see, wonder just what Orlick's up to in there.
Well.
That's more like it.
Hey.
If I have a seat?
Hello.
Not at all. Can I get you two a drink?
All right then.
Well, that's my kind, stranger. You're usually here. You don't look like you're from around these parts. I'm wondering wherever my feet take me. There's nothing better than a tail ale and good old day of traveling. Don't mind my asking, who's this Orlick fellow you're talking about? Well, if you're that interested, I'll tell you all about him. Consider it thanks for the drinks.
Well, the fact is...
Orlick's talking the town right now.
Truth is...
He's a scholar and one, I dare say, went off to a deep end. Pulled himself up in the building, at the edge of town. What is he doing some kind of research and hasn't come out since?
Just so.
I've heard he's investigating a stone, but nobody knows what for. There's definitely sounds he's got a few screws loose. You've got that right. So you don't want to get involved with? Now think about it though. Didn't he have a research partner? Well, yeah, he heard it was another eccentric one. Think he's still doing his research in town? What's his name?
If I recall...
Barnum? Barhand? Barhand, yeah, that's it. He works at the manor with Orlick, but they went to separate ways after a disagreement.
Is that so?
I guess they were too much for each other to handle. Yes, sounds like it. May I hope that satiates your curiosity, Wanda.
Thanks.
It does. Thank you for your time, gentlemen. Return this barn. I don't leave, I need to trade you. Ah, fine. Well, at least I get more banter. Primrose now. Not a bad crowd, if I say so myself. Hmm? Of course, the tavern where I used to ply my trade was far livelier. It's hard to rouse a crowd without a little entertainment after all. Quiet works for me, especially when I need to talk shop. Is that so? Still, might as well perform one dance and lift the people's spirits. Hey, where do you think you're going? You need to keep a low profile. And you're all fun. As a matter of fact, no. Okay, so now I've tried 2 of them out. Okay, so yeah, I already said Honnet for Ulbrich. And Primrose gets traded for Alphen. Actually, let's save over here. Okay. Thing to sell it to me, and I can't check it! Okay. Now I can. Ah, it's this place. The place that wouldn't let me go into before. Aha!
Now then.
Now let's see if he's home. Peekaboo.
What?
Oi, who's there? Someone looking for a man named Bond.
Let's hurry this up.
I'm Bond. What busy you with me?
Is that so?
I heard you used to be Ulrich's research partner. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
Sounds long time ago. Don't do it to man now. Better for it. That's all you came here for. You can leave now, boy. Oh wait, hear me out. Well, look at something I need.
What?
What's that? I'll give you a hint. It's the subject of his research. The Ruby Dragonstone.
Indeed.
That's the one.
I see.
I surmise you plan to take it from him. Once he is charged. And you need my help? Also got discharged. Mm-hmm.
I see.
So you came to ask me about it into his place? Well, you scholars are quick on the... wrong voice, crap. You scholars quick on the uptake! Seriously, Therion's easily the character that's closest to my normal voice, and I still screw him up somehow. Like, there's a while where I just considered using my normal voice, because, like, it's just supposed to be smooth, and how am I going to get smoother than my own natural voice?
Let's hurry this up.
That's kind of like the default why I figured Therion would probably just be basically mine. And even now, like, it's just... ironically enough, I actually make it slightly gruffer for him. Very well, I'll give you the answer you seek. You need a password to enter.
Oh.
Oh, and the password is... Presumptuous, aren't we? I'll tell you on one condition.
Is that so?
Alright, let's hear it. Returning for experiments and we'll call to the deal.
Sure.
Sounds fair, so what do you need? Pure water, filled to the desert sands. And find only the most pristine oases. Silly me, I actually thought your demand was going to be reasonable. Oh, it is you fool! A bunch from the Sunlands off comes to town selling this very water! However, this Ratty doesn't come cheap. The price is never my problem. Consider it done. Okay. Oh. You're the one. The rest of the words. Oh, I haven't interacted with you before. Who such a treat for royalties from other lands? An elderly man who once worked as a cooperative of Noblecourt, though he has long since left his family business to his son and grandson. If he is the main idol and spends his days wandering the town, offering repair to any amount of damages for free at the house they've suffered, much to the amusement of his kin. I'm gonna rob you blind now. Nice. 100%, 100%, 100%. Oh, it was just a cutscene. Okay, figured it.
Welcome, welcome.
Come one, come all. I present you the most precious and refreshing beverage in the realm. Behold, water! Oasis water, all natural and free, even this light has impurities. When something will taste the difference. You there, have a drink.
Thieving time.
You did the thief to water. Oh, travel major. So, how to stop frozen to get the water from that merchant? You have to ask. You know what I do for a living. Thievery. Don't approve, do you? I would be surprised if anyone amongst the group you're with approves of thievery. Like, I'm trying to think, and like, the only one I could maybe see turning a blind eye is Primrose. Like, I'm actually looking through this, like, obviously Tressa would be a no, because she's a freaking merchant. They're absolute opposites. Ulbricht's super honor-bound, and honestly, Cyrus is the same way. It's like, despite being really snooty and elitist, like, he is someone that's generally honor-bound. Hana seems to be the same way as that. Alvin's too much of a good boy. And Ophelia's too much of a good girl. So yeah, Primrose is the only person I could think of in this group, other than Therion himself, that would even remotely consider it. To speak truly, I do not. Fair enough. Then why did you travel with me? It's no secret. It's no secret. What I do isn't exactly noble. Thou needest not defend thyself. We are comrades. I could put my personal prejudices aside. Comrades, eh? Did I say something odd? No, never mind. Okay. I can try. It worked! Speaking about Flores and Noblecourt, he's hardly devoid of business to come in and his holding almost unbelievably small quantity of product. As a second son of no family, he stands to inherit little, but he was given responsibilities he might earn his own fortune someday. Take all your stuff. Oasis water. How's it even regular water? It's not! I want to find myself some rare and exotic accessories. I don't know how we stand out from the crowd. I might just look like the unusual things. I'm gonna go to the tavern to swap people out. Specifically gonna trade out upon it. So, trade it for Cyrus. Okay. Let's move along. So I need to talk with you two. You just have this rare and revitalizing oasis water straight from the desert. Robbie blind. Rare and refreshing water filters through the desert sands. Just only missing this. You still offered. Didn't even notice. Wonderfully done. Didn't even give me the option to buy it. Even though I have Tressa with me. Go figure. Here, take it.
And that's that.
Hope you're thirsty. That was faster than I anticipated. Oh, yes, it is.
Now then.
I'll build my half of the bargain. It's on the password.
No.
No, your half is fulfilled when I say it's fulfilled. I see what's happening here. I should hope so. If you want things to my experiment, if you'd be so kind.
If you insist.
Oh, yes, because thieves are so notorious for being kind. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even read that. Oh, thieves are so notorious for being kind. How can I help you? Air wiper scale. You can procure one for me. I don't know. Where can I find one?
If you want facts.
They're still looking down from time to time. They're the price by scholars as a regent. Here's the price to match.
Got it.
I'm noticing a trend here, but yes, I can get it for you.
Yes, yes.
Good, I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go rob another poor folk line. At least this one's going to be on East Noblecourt. So you have to go. Oh, yeah, it's you right here. Hello. Wait, are you the same person?
Welcome.
You don't believe what I found is rarity, but you'll use for a price. A free, highly priced processing material. Yay! Trust you won't be needing this. I'm starting to feel like it might be getting played here just a little bit. But you know what? Fine. Here. Have your wyvern scale.
And that's that.
You asked for. Oh, splendid! Perfect! You're quite good at your craft. Password not praise. And I need just one more thing. And I'm sure you'll need just one more thing next time too. Remind me, who's the crook here? Therion, you didn't admit to anything until just now, but that was... Oops. Well, that's a fine attitude to have if you don't want that password. Okay, but this is the last one.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I promise. A special time for dark nature, but crystal clear. Once I have it, I can begin my experiment. Music to my ears. Stealing here, stealing there, stealing pretty much everywhere. Heck, you thieves sure do work hard. And you're one of the best, right? You gotta have a massive stash of treasure hidden away. Let's just say prepared for retirement. I see. Anyway, one more task and our job's done. Light the end of the tunnel, eh? Hours. Not like you're doing any thieving. I mean, I'm pretty sure you still get arrested just by being guilty by association. Man, talk about a tough crowd. Anyway, when the job's done, let's say we go hit the tavern. Sure. 1 month. Your treat. Well, I need to go to the tavern anyway. Trade out Alphen for, I think, Ophelia? Yeah, it's Ophelia. And then those are the last remaining characters I need to worry about for this chapter. Ophelia hasn't really done any action at anything for a while. Wait, what is that symbol on the map? Hold on, this is gonna bug. What is this? Can I not exist? What is that? I need to know. What is this symbol? Well, it won't even let me examine because there's a signpost. Blah. Fine, let's go steal some more and be done with it.
Hello.
Hey, look here, I carry one of the finest quality minerals. Correction, you used to carry minerals. Now you carry nothing. Here. Take the ore to Barnum.
And that's that.
You must
Here.
catch.
Careful.
Careful with that. Anyhow, thanks. At last I can begin my grand experiment.
Huh.
You're getting something, old man? Promise me a password? Oh, your heels. The experiment comes first. It's literally just a word. Or, the most, a phrase. Come on. Don't be like that. I hope you don't think this swindler.
Wrong.
Don't be ridiculous. Just patient. I'll build my half of the bargain.
If you want facts.
Ulrich and I have known each other since years at the academy. We acquired that manor as a place to continue our research. We changed after bringing us the Dragonstone. It's almost like he was possessed. It's like consumed by his research. He wouldn't let anyone get near him, not even me. I want to help you get that stone away from him. It's not meant to be held by our hands. That's what is the truth of all things.
Well, I'll be damned.
The truth of all things. That's easy enough to remember.
Yes.
Yes, take this with you too. This is a key.
True.
Observant.
I see.
We used those materials to make this.
Yes, yes.
You're a natural born researcher, boy. I'll pass will get you into the mansion. But the door to the laboratory can only be opened with that key.
Hmm.
You think he doesn't want anyone getting it, not even an old friend like you? Yes, the mayor disagreed from time to time, but old Dick is like a brother to me. My warnings may have been nothing more than noise to him, but I wouldn't have been much of an older brother if I didn't nag him from time to time. Passion is important in our line of work, but there's a fine line between that and obsession. Or it's crossed that line. So there's friendship, or maybe brotherly love is why you're willing to help me. I wonder. Perhaps it's jealousy or hatred that's going to drive me. But those bygone days are precious to me even now. I know what I feel is true.
Oh, really?
Those on the large strings. But my own reasons are more than enough to go through with this. Thanks. Friends, brothers, partners.
All right.
I think we're in the clear. I was wondering, like, is this finally going to be a voice scene? Because we haven't had a single voice scene this entire part. It's starting to look like I'm not going to get one this entire mission. Oh, those Ciano backs finally got what they deserved. Always strutting around like they're being known place. Wish I could see the boats and there is someone beaten to it. No matter how they look now, they won't find our treasure. That's on this area would be wasted on them anyway. You said it now, would you sells gem and wait. Something wrong. Where are the gold coins we stole? We said we split the pot. Why shoppers attack, aren't ye? It's not much, so I thought I'd just hold on to it and buy it tiddly later.
I see.
Celebrate with us tonight. Yeah, let's. Let's!
Right.
But don't let your guard down. The Cianos will come for revenge at some point. They call themselves thieves. They'll resort to violence if need be.
Thanks.
I know. Things will go now, partner.
Now then.
No problem. Now let's get moving. Tavern's probably this way. I don't know. I haven't been here before. Fire scene. I swear, scholars have to be the most pig-headed folk around.
Not exactly.
There's some truth to it. No, I'm afraid I must protest. You must understand that not all scholars are like the master here. I could see there are stubborn types obsessed with their research and blind to all else. That is literally you to a T. That is literally the entire reason you were going on this quest. In fact, you were going on this quest because you were warned over and over to be more observant to what you say to people. You refused, and then you got fired for it. Yes, the charges were trumped up. It doesn't matter. Fact is, you were warned. You did nothing. But there are broad-minded thinkers too who freely seek wisdom and truth in all forms, like myself, for example. I'm not repeating myself. See, let me rephrase myself. By all means, my friend. Scholars are some of the most pompous and pedantic people I've ever had the joy of meeting. Now there you go. Now that's hardly an improvement. Allow me to make a counter-argument. Well, at least it's a character. Case in point. Now if you'll excuse me. I know it's one of the shorter scenes we've had from the banter, but it's honestly one of my favorites. That is great. Okay, well I'm supposed to go here. I need to want to Ophelia, but I can trade out Cyrus if I want to. That's it, honestly, Cyrus isn't a bad pick. Oh, I can't guide you. Lame. But I really want to do it. Come on! Cure silence. You're a kid. Cure blind. These are all just cure ailments. It's worthless. No, at least this is a point shot. Versus attack bot. I don't know what that is, but I'm sick of attacking posture. It just looks straight up better. Anyway, folks, I'm going to end the part here for now. Thank you all for watching. Next part, I will enter the mansion and take the doohickey stone. In truth of all things, keys. Let's go steal some water next time too, eh, folks?